Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers, and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished. Because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night here on Beyond Wednesdays, Wednesday Night Review. Clutch will not be here tonight because Clutch has pulled off what most of us only wish would happen.
Exactly.
Look at this stuff, you guys. This is what Clutch...
This is just as good as it being
right? Like, this is what Clutch is driving home with tonight. Bunches and bunches of goodies, including... Let's see here, what's this?
That's Corey was the guy we bought. The
Oh, look at that. The base.
wow.
Yeah, dude, look at that here. That will excite you.
Ooh, look at that. Some Joes in there.
Gosh, bro.
It's already open. I can play with them.
Dude, look at that. Look at that.
Fireflies.
By the way,
Blow torches.
the thing you
Dude, look at that. Look at that. He's going to be putting together some Joes for a while now. He's going to be replacing O-rings. They all look pretty clean,
Joe
too.
Repair Shop of Big Clutch. Here we go.
Yeah. Holy cow. All kinds of weapons, flag points. Oh, let's see what else. Look at this.
In the comics, guys. I'm just gonna pull it.
See those?
no. Here's something that's cool. So Corey
Sky Striker.
grew up in Canada. So, this one does have the American flag on
Okay.
it. But some of the vehicles have Canadian stickers on it instead of
That's
the
hilarious.
Canadian flag. Yeah, this one does not. The Sky Striker does not. And all the pieces are on that.
That's cool as hell, man.
Yeah, man. Very cool. What was up? I didn't really talk to him. He say anything about those BCW boxes?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think that those were for sale. Look at this.
That's all I'm saying. You know me.
Yeah,
I'd be like, can I take this lid off? Do you mind?
there it is.
May I please look in your comic?
This is crazy, dude. Look at all of these. They're all in freaking tissue paper.
For a rich kid who respected his toys, that's what I like to see, man.
Oh, wow. Wow, dude. Mine definitely didn't look like this as a kid. I lost so many parts so fast on all my G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
I bet you could dig up my old backyard from my first when I was a kid and find just tons of Joe parts.
Dude, I bet.
We used to do like bring all the water ones into the pool and have full on like naval wars, you know.
Yeah, dude, I had my one in the what's it called? I think it might have been the first thing he was pulling out there with the landing pad or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the hell that was in there. I throw that thing in the tub. Right? Dude, he went for it. I love it.
So there's even cooler stuff in
He
there.
went all the way to Sac. Like, screw it, man. Went through his old hood.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Clutch and I are from NorCal, guys, so
yeah.
that's why he's showing that old Foster Freeze. You know that was one of his old stomping grounds.
Yeah. That's badass. You can see I'm wondering what all this stuff is, right? So
Oh, for
Supposedly
sure, dude.
he made a extra stop, and this is the stuff that really intrigues me. Like, don't get me wrong, the Joes are where it's at. Do you see that hood? Do you see all those Joes?
Oh, I had it out in the TV on in the man cave, and I saw the him with a bag just a second ago.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Look
Awesome,
at
awesome.
that.
Well, I don't think we've really seen that much yet. You know what I mean?
So he made a score just going to this place.
He
No, that's probably by where he used to live, off I-5 somewhere, Manteca or Modesto or whatever. But
Okay.
no, he clearly met somebody up in Sacramento. I don't know the story though. I don't know if you already knew the guy or what.
Yeah, supposedly he bought this quite a while back. He just hadn't picked it up yet. So
Okay.
he went to go pick it up because he had another thing he was looking at out there. So, yeah, man, crazy. I got so much stuff to sell that I'm like, I can't start buying collections yet. I got too much shit I gotta sell before I buy collections.
I'm with that until until I don't know, when opportunities present themselves though. Sometimes you're like giving away money not to pick something up, you know. But especially like I did supreme amount of digging this weekend, so you know when I can drive to a con, and it wasn't. I was a little busier doing other stuff like for WonderCon, and you know Brian's visiting and stuff like that. So I was like, and also you know it's just the hotel's up and down the stairs, so man, I couldn't really see out of the back of the car, and I came home with so many comics this weekend, so it was a good time.
This was a crazy weekend, dude. There was 2 big cons this weekend. There was Heroes Con, which there's a lot of crazy stuff coming out of Heroes Con right now, which is interesting. Some really crazy stuff if you get into it. I mean, some really weird comic book drama alert type stuff.
Really?
Oh
I missed
yeah,
it
dude.
all.
Yeah, in Heroes
I was
Con.
in Vegas. I miss everything that's not in front of me in Vegas. So
Yeah. And then the
don't
other one was
expect
Vegas.
to do that.
Yeah, and Vegas had not only Vegas Comic Con but the Magic Convention, right?
Right.
So that's a huge week
Yeah.
for both coasts, for pop culture shit.
Yeah, Vegas was pretty small, man, but it was like the size. Huntsville might have been bigger. Vegas was actually tiny, but they just happened to have Jeff Loeb, J. Scott Campbell, Ryan Otley, Marat Mychaels, Frank Cho, chilling out, sitting there all day. It was a dream if you want to get signatures, man. It was a dream because there wasn't long lines. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was easy. I lucked out with my room being I was on the 18th floor, not that far outside the elevator, and the elevator literally dropped you off at the con door. Like even closer than I was in Huntsville, closer than I was in Dallas, and those were basically the same hotel, you know. So it was like 3 minutes up and down, so it's no big deal to drop stuff off, you know.
Yeah, that's the best part, right?
Man, Sean, I don't think anybody screwed you over, bro. Like they always take care of you, bro. You know,
For what?
it's like, man, I don't know what happened. They put my room next to Jay.
I did talk up the lady at the front desk, and also that's where I was, and I was looking at my room went the other direction over the pool, which was cool. It was a pretty cool view. I don't think I posted it, but it was I could see that pool and the circuit pool. But yeah, so no, it was fun, dude. It was so low key. The dealers were so cool, and by Sunday, I'm ready to go eat and stuff. I had Frank Cho sign some more stuff, and then I was gonna do. And anyway, I just started digging, man. I found these dirty comic books in a corner for $1, and I started on this first box, and I was like, okay. So I grabbed dude, like any to me like any 80s Batman for $1, unless it's completely trashed. Look at this. That's
Bro.
That's me.
Yeah.
And Jim Bagley.
Yeah.
That's me and Jim, dude.
What are the chances, bro, that I pull up their
Dude, it was
Twitter
me and Jim, dude.
and we're
Jim might have
talking
sent that
about
to me.
this? Dude, bro,
Right,
this is
dude.
this is complete. Like, I had no idea I was gonna pull up this picture right now, bro.
Jim might have sent this. Was this? I don't know.
This is
I think
Las
Shrimp
Vegas
Sons
Comic
posted.
Con's Twitter. This is from their Twitter,
Oh,
dude.
well, there he is. There's Big Leg. All right. There I was digging. So this actually was, dude, this was Friday night. This is Friday night. The top is $4 boxes. The bottom is dollar bins. Okay. So I go through the top boxes in an hour. He basically gave them to me for $3 a book. I filled up a long box. Right. And it was just like hammer after hammer after hammer. And they're well taken care of. He's got tags. I've got a box.
Man, I don't want to see this.
Here's an example. This isn't a great example. He just wrote Scotty, but like they all have tags like to tell you, to make it like I'm not bad at digging, right? But like key collector style.
Yeah.
Like if they have everything else, like that's right. Like
That's somebody that wants
newsstand McFarlane cover. You know what I mean?
Because collectors people don't know how to fucking dig, Sean. So
Right.
you got to fucking spell it out for them, dude.
Yeah.
Like this book, newsstand. It's Spider-Man on the cover.
Oh, they missed some newsstands. Not these guys,
really?
but like at the con, like I had the newsstands, dude. I crushed. You have no idea how many newsstands I got.
Oh, I can imagine.
And they were rarely priced different. Like these people didn't, but they knew, but they didn't care. And then their dollar bin I didn't get till Sunday. Dude, I filled up another long box. I have to go. I'm like, I literally I couldn't have got another thing in the car. Okay. Like I was like, I gotta go, man. So it was it was great. It was great. So
Bro.
right there, dude, that's me. Like, see those books? And can you zoom it all? See those books
no,
next to my left arm? That's where my freaking pile's starting, dude.
Look at that, bro. This is so crazy that dude, I'm telling you, coincidence,
Yeah, it was like action, dude.
synchronicity follows me, bro. Synchronicity
Yeah, dude.
follows me.
Bagley's already making a deal. And so shout out to the guy in the orange hat. That's Barney, and that's his brother behind him. They're freaking cool as hell. And the bald guy behind runs it too. I don't know if he's related to them, but they're brothers. They don't do this full time. They don't care. They pick up collections. They said they have so many books. They just do these shows. They hook up dealers with people, right? Dude, I filled up that. I almost filled up. It was like 173 books or something in the I don't remember what it was, but it was like they only charged me like 2/3 of the price from the dollar bin and gave me the long box. I'm like, dude, yeah, let's go. And like, dude, I saw these live, but like, and I'm not talking like there's $100 books in there or something, but like they're good books, dude. And like and stuff, and I'll be honest, stuff that I would never sell for $1. I wouldn't have this in here, right?
Wait, what is that? Let me see.
Like, it's one of my favorite
Great
McFarlane
cover.
Spidey covers, actually.
McFarlane.
And it's a newsstand. I got all excited, and he even wrote it on there. And this wasn't in the dollar bin or anything, but like, I'm like, dude, let's go. There's a little scuff right there. Okay, that's fine. Then
So
the
how many
same
books
guy,
did
we
you
had
walk
the-
away with?
Oh, fucking. I don't know. At least. So I came home with 3 long boxes and didn't bring a long box to put them in. I brought empty shorties, so I filled up more shorties. So I brought empty shorties. I brought quasi full ones, and then I forgot a short box that had my Campbell and a bunch of Marat books that I wanted signed. And the Campbells I hadn't gone through yet. I just didn't have time, so I was just grabbing the box to take to the con. So I took out stuff that I knew was like cheap or whatever, and then cheaper. I filled it with the Marat, and I woke up to go through the box at 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and it wasn't there. So I slammed my pillow. I get in fucking bed. I paid. It's like, so it was like to get the Campbell pass and all that is like it's $176, right? But you basically are guaranteed. It's still expensive to get a SIGs. It's $35. It's still expensive. But it was like, so I'm like, okay, I don't have these. And then so he's doing, so I'm gonna miss the morning signing, right? And then I don't know what the lines are gonna be. Freaking my wonderful girlfriend Katie straight drives back to California. And not only that, so the other thing was I was already pissed off about. So we had a deal with Marat where he's gonna sign a bunch of books, right? The very important poo thing. So I paid for this. Now you get a swag bag, you get a shirt, you get books that I'll show you that are limited, right? But like also
Explain what it is real quick, because people don't know what the Marat thing was. Explain what that was real quick.
So it's very important poo, I assume is what it would be. So Marat, he did a thing, and it was like you pay online, you pay him, he rented out a ballroom, which like a conference room, you know what I mean? Like in a hotel. So he's got it in there. He only sold 25 spots. So Drew was in there, obviously. Rabbit Comics was in there. They had Rabbit had their own variants. They have some that are really cool. You guys should check out their eBay. So he has it in like that. And I even tell him, I said, dude, I can't leave Katie alone, right? And he's met Katie a couple times. She did a signing in Drew's room with them, and then we had dinner at a group of us had dinner in Dallas. And he says, dude, yeah, she's fine, man. I'm not worried about her, the pizza she's gonna eat and a couple cocktails, right? So he's got it in there. So you can bring your own books to get signed as well. So I like the poo stuff, right? And honestly, it's the 10-year anniversary of that. So I thought it was like, at first you think it's kind of, oh, okay, this is whatever. You don't think it's gonna be, none of us, I don't think, thought it was gonna be a thing. Rob probably didn't think it was going to be a thing, but like, dude, those things, and whatever anybody says, dude, those held value. They're limited. They're not in dollar bins. They can fluctuate like anything else, but they don't turn into like cheap books or anything like that. People want them. People have them in their collection, everything like that. So he made some books for this thing. Might as well grab them. So he made the books for this thing. And so you got to bring your own books to get signed. Well, I left books that I ordered for him and for other people were delayed, and because of the midweek holiday last week. And I'm wondering why is all my mail coming Saturday? I got to leave. Like, there's no, and they tell me, so my post office said things get delayed 2 to 3 days on a midweek holiday, which we had. So I'm sitting here, it's like money I spent also, but like, more than, it just sucked. So Katie went, saved the day. We went to the Marat.
Bro, she drove all the way back to get your books, bro.
Isn't that crazy, bro? Dude,
it was like 7 something in the morning. She bailed. She got back right before Campbell started, right?
Golf clap for Katie. That's fucking girlfriend points, punk rock points forever.
Spoiled,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
I guarantee it, dude.
Oh, she said, of course, where the hell are the books? So anyway, we've got these better not just be the. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it was pretty cool. We get the the 3 VIP books. There we go. I'll show you these first. So they've also sorry, should have had these in order. What's it called? Dietrich Smith and Terry Sala were in there as well to sign all the stuff because they're the big created writers, color, all that. And so we get in there. So we've got the VIP books or whatever. They're numbered to 25. That's how many sell. So they got like a Tiggenverse numbered to 25, signed, all good. Yeah, it's a cool Tiggenverse book.
That is cool.
And then this one too, Do You Poo, Las Vegas 6/21/25, signed by all of them. And then of course we've got the foil. So I had Marat go on there. So it's Katie saved the day.
That's awesome, dude.
Triple sign right there. I got it on the foil. I was like, screw that. So
that's cool.
These ones, so they commemorate the event. Thanks for the t-shirts. Marat was great.
Kilted Corgi is asking if she has a sister available, bro.
No comment. So, but I brought here this just a handful, but like I brought more of the old Marat Avatar stuff. You know what I mean? Or Zenoscope stuff. I don't have too much of the poo stuff. So there's a bunch of this stuff. Some I'm gonna keep. I've been selling some of the stuff. So rare stuff. This is
old school Avatar, Marat Mychaels.
Yeah. So let me show you a couple more.
Guilty Corgi says I would settle for a brother even.
Think about that. You get both. This one was cool. I had a friend already buy this. This is a limited 700 leather book from 25 years ago. People are asking like $500 online.
That's
so
fucking
it's gonna be the
beautiful,
only
dude.
SS copy on there. Sorry, I mixed my Campbells and my Poos. So let me show you these that I found. This retailer had these that knows Marat, right? So he had this one I did sell. So these are from like 8 years ago. This is a metal.
Oh, sick.
So this is a metal. Not only that, it's AP4, and the guy had like 6 of them. So this one of Marat's like AP copies, right? This one also like 8 years ago. This is number 7 out of 10, and the dealer said he just never sold them. So he had like 6 out of the 10 sitting there.
Wow.
And so I bought all these Marat books. These are metals, by the way. So, and they're like 8 years old. So these are impossible. Dude had this sitting there, right?
Wow.
The killing poo. Listen to this. He just said he never got around to selling it. He had all 10 medals there. So I bought number 1 out of 10, of course. What am I going to pick? Number like 6, right? So I got number 1 out of 10. He didn't sell any other ones. All 3 of them signed it in order there. So this is clearly getting graded right there. So that was freaking cool. I actually got a couple more quick stories. This is one of the best. My PC book that I've had for many, many years. Hood knows because I used to have 2. Now he's got 1. This is so I got this signed by Campbell and Marat.
Oh man.
Right. So the San Diego version. I sent the Chicago version.
Sean gifted me that last year. Almost passed out, bro.
I had 2 out of the 100. So yeah. So I got this one, and then I had the Chicago one too with the black border. I just had Campbell sign that, and I paid the like $160 to CGC it that it cost. No, I'm not kidding. So there's that, and then
wow, that's so much, man.
Yeah, dude. So I want to tell you another like kind of quick cool story about Marat. So like I said, a lot of people bringing poo books. I'm bringing old stuff, right? I know he did work on on this stuff, on interiors and colors and things like that.
That's where he started.
And he did it was uncredited work. So he tells the story about how he's 19 years old when this happened, by the way. Like, right, he looks younger than I am, but he's not that much older either. But like, so he's in there. He's like, yeah, man, I was gonna show my friends. He's like, they left me out of the credits, right? They left me out of the credits, and I was like, I don't care, man. I was like, you're signing these, dude. And he's like, and he's he's happy to sign him. I think I had him sign a number 5.
Didn't
before.
they like? Isn't there a story where like? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So this I didn't know till he told the story. So he opens this one up, right? So he opens this one up and he goes to the letters page. So right here in yellow in this little box here on the letters page, note of appreciation. We just like to take this opportunity to thank Marat Mychaels for helping Rob out on the last few issues in order to save us from the dreaded deadline doom. You're a gentleman and a scholar, Marat. Now get back to work. And he was like 19 years old, right? So this was his saving grace. This is a way to prove to his friends that he was really working with Rob Liefeld on X-Force right there.
What a story.
So it was great. So it was made fun, like around the table stories and such like that to, sit around and look back at some of these books and him showing like, hey, I can tell you, like he showed me a couple of Zenescope books. He's like, you could tell me I drew that and that's my signature on there. I don't remember that this ever happened in my life. Right? So his buddies were saying that was great. That was great stuff.
Yeah, right, Brad. He was so the story is that him and Rob worked at the same comic book store when they were teenagers. And it's funny because Marat kind of tells a story where Rob kind of like picked on him at first, because Rob was older, and then they became friends. And yeah, man, that's such a good story. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah. And they're still good friends. They just
what Campbells do you have, dude?
I brought a little stack of them to show.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Hood.
Let me show. I gotta make sure I put the ones I sold. So a guy already made an offer.
You know he's fucking holding some heat there, motherfucker.
I did sell him.
God damn it, dude.
And then what else did I have? These are Marats I found in a bin though. Limited to 35 from like
AP
2016. Yeah, dude, some lady death. So those I'll show the ones that are more rare. Good Wildsiders.
I love that.
That's such a great
I got the
book.
Blue Monday is at CGC. So Blue Monday and the Black
color?
Chicago. Huh?
What color ink?
Blue, like yours. He just pulled it out. This nice Witchblade. Might have seen it before.
Oh,
So that was cool. Superman Gen 13.
All
Oh,
heat.
fucker, dude.
All
Newsstand.
heat.
Newsstand.
Jesus.
Yeah. I was like, okay. What else we got? Sorry, I love this cover.
Mm.
Yeah, we got to do someday.
Shout
The
out to Big
Shazrad
Dog
series
Inc.
has such good books. You guys should look up the Shazrads.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Dog Inc., right?
What
Tom
else have we
Hutchinson.
got? I'm not always big on negative variants, but I love this one.
Oh,
Ooh. Damn.
I love
that-
this one with the nice blue up the side right there too.
Damn,
Looks a
dude.
little
Look how
better
good
in my
that.
hand than it does on the screen there.
Yeah, that autograph looks.
This how about some silver on some Buffy?
Nice.
Silver on some Buffy.
wow. How many J. Scott Campbell autographs did you get, bro?
24, 25.
Ooh,
They
what?
cost a lot, dude. Can't lie. 1 in 25 on this one. So that one.
Yeah,
that
you
one's
better
pretty
pick
cool.
heaters if
Well,
you better
it
throw
was like,
heat.
dude, it was like 350
Ooh,
to like $350 to grade 2 books, dude.
look at that. Look, keep that up there. Don't move. Jesus,
This is
look
one
at
of my
that book.
favorites. I had the foil a long time ago.
That is
I
one of
sold
the
it
most
for
beautiful
good-
Campbell covers ever,
good
right
Oh,
money.
there.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. And there is a wraparound version. This isn't it, but there is a wraparound version. Oh, this one's wraparound.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
right here.
That
Yep.
one, yeah.
There's a great chromium
I think
of
there's
that
a few
too.
box on the other side of this thing. Let's see.
Where's our boy Hell Destroyer with his silver bags and boards? Or I mean, clear bags and boards.
Yeah, exactly. Where you at, Sean? So those, I got some more, but they're more nondescript or just stuff that you've seen more. So I got these. I did. Let me see. And the ones I sold, like they're nice books, but they wouldn't.
So that ant that you have,
Yeah.
like of course my buddy Steven, like he knows I love Campbell. He got that book for me and the other variants. And that one is signed by the other guy. What's his name?
Mario Gully.
Yeah, Gully.
Yep.
So I'd love to meet Campbell and get that signed and have both creators on there, man.
That's such a rare book, you guys. Those ant books, ooh, early
That's
Campbell, very rare.
I showed you guys a picture. I thought I put it on my Instagram. I didn't. I'm gonna with Campbell, and he's holding up both copies of this.
Oh,
Dude, they started taking pictures. Like I've got one of his Chromium Gen 13 books. Nothing to write home down, but it's it's
yeah,
a
from
98
the from the cases,
It's
the
sitting there.
all 13 of the variant cases.
Bro, you better not have a picture with you and Campbell. Like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm gonna be so jealous.
I text
dude.
that to you. What are you talking about? It's
What, you
on
did?
Instagram. Yeah, you didn't respond to any of my texts. I sent you texts of all this stuff.
No, you didn't. Let me check. Hold on.
I sent it to
put
you
it
and
in
John.
the put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
I'll put.
Oh, that was you and John. Man,
Well,
it was
and
late
you.
or something. Let me
I was
see.
like, Hood don't love us no more. Let me get some.
By the way, you guys, hit that like button if you're enjoying the show. This is the premiere show on this network, you guys.
Oh, kiss my ass, Sean. God damn it. Man, dude, did you make an offer on that? Bro, look at this. I would have been asking him for that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
was
how
up
much,
there.
bro?
Probably could have walked out with it when the show was over.
Man, dude.
So those. Let me see.
Damn, look at that, dude.
You know what, Hood? You
If
should
that was
actually.
a cover, that'd be the #1 cover right now in comics.
Yeah.
If that was a cover right now.
Yeah. He sells those. He sells his banners after San Diego, I believe, too.
So that's the one regret I have. So Clutch had the Spider Gwen banner, and I was bidding on it, and I knew there was no way I was going to lose that, and I was having problems with the eBay Live on the bid, and it froze, and I go, fuck.
Look at these, dude.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
On the black tablecloth. That looks so good, bro. Look at that. That's looks so good.
Fucking
look at that
legend.
Wildsiders. That Wildsiders, dude, is such a
Underrated
beautiful
book.
book.
I love that book, dude. And the it works so well too. He was she recorded him playing with it, dude. His
Really?
wife recorded him, playing with it. Like, yeah, she's good like this. There's the two blind sides.
Damn, you're right, Hood.
Damn,
Look how
dude.
good that
You should have
Mary
got him
Jane
to
is.
say mama.
Yeah. Again.
I told
We need
him
to
they
clip
were
that.
chill looking through the books. I talked to him a bit. It's sometimes, it just depends. He been signing a lot. So he'd already had the morning signings, but he's walking around and stuff. The con, it was not packed at all. I had a good time, man. Like, I could breathe the whole time. Like, you could dig. It was not San Diego. You know what I mean? It was not San Diego. So that's them drying. That's all the ink drying.
Dude, that Wildsider looks so good with that white.
Yeah, dude. It's like, oh, let's sign this. I don't think it's signed on lenticular. I was like, I wasn't thinking you were going to sign it on a lenticular, dude.
You know what a life that
Joke.
is, dude, where you just sit down and you just fucking sign your name, and then you have the audacity to say that you're fucking tired, bro. What a fucking life that is.
Oh, he didn't say he
dude.
was tired.
I'm just saying, like,
There we
people,
go.
man, I'm tired. My hand hurts.
Ooh, bro,
This-
Jesus. Oh,
So literally the facilitator was John Bowlerjack. So
I
met
have
him
one of
there.
these. I gotta wait to get it autographed just because of
Dude,
how
it was
good
like
this looks.
$350 or something, $330 for two books.
I might
And
just
had
get
to-
it
and
raw.
obviously
I'll keep it raw.
I didn't press anything before I got there. So luckily he's gonna press it. So he's a presser. So luckily he's gonna press it instead of CGC. Because it's not, that is not exactly the hardest book to press, but I just didn't have time. I got caught up. But this is one of my favorite covers.
Oh, man.
I know it sells. And so if there's anything, dude, if I've got I got a shot at high grade on those with the Campbell Sig. So let's hope. Because
I remember I called
can't make
Sean. I
any-
go,
you
hey,
can't make any
there's
money
a
on
fucking
any book.
9.6.
with a lizard or something.
He goes, pull the trigger hood. Pull it.
On that one, yeah, that blue one, yeah, I don't blame you. I paid to grade this what you paid for that. But also, I'll be honest, I'm also including signature in the grading price. So I'm adding everything together. That's not what John charged completely. You know what I mean? But it's still, and then no, yeah, that's a night over there. That's the Katie Save the Day.
That's such a good pick, bro.
That's awesome, dude.
So that was
Look at those boots.
yeah, she got the boots on. So yeah.
Great
No
hat
socks
right
leg?
there.
Doing their
No,
covers.
no socks on their leg? What's going on here, bro?
No, I didn't stripe it up. I got the
You
wrong.
just stripe it up,
wrong
dude.
stripe. No, I had striped it up a lot this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna have striped socks Saturday. There's the Katie. That's our post. The Katie saved the day.
Man, that Killing Joke homage, dude, is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is cool, dude. That's just, I mean, triple sig is the only one in the world. It's just going right. I gave people I gave people a chance at a fair price of hundreds of dollars, and I'm like, going once, going twice. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? It's metal. I haven't had good luck grading metals lately. I mean, I haven't. They've been mostly 9.8s, but not 9.9s or 9.10s.
Mhm.
Nobody, all those those spears didn't come back. I mean, they came back 9.8s. I think one was a little lower, but I got those. But I'm still opening. So I started opening the spears books today. I got them pretty much over the weekend, but I didn't get back till yesterday. And
Oh,
dude,
okay. So you're still
I had
messing with it.
35, dude. I mean, I had so much to ship and so much to send out, but like at the same, you know what I mean? And I got to do it before the show starts. I still got up at freaking like 5:40 in the morning today. Ran a show from 4 to 6. Fucking, I'll be running tomorrow, but tomorrow is press and sub day. So
You know, when
Run
I
another
think
op-
about the con we were at, Sean, like like I think about it and I just think, man, how fucking tired I was, dude. And I didn't do anything, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude,
But just the rush wore me out, dude.
look at this great pic from Beachside Hobbies in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he was there, obviously. But I mean, I talked to him. Oh, he rode the zip line.
Yeah.
He was like, screw it. Oh, I'm gonna break my wrist on those some days. I retired from that thing.
Anyways, fucking cool shit,
Did he
man.
get married?
I don't know. Did he?
Hey, is that Mama Chai? Mama.
I gotta make a video. We had a good. Oh yeah, Robin Thicke was live for free, and I sat at the wrong place to watch it. And I was like, well, I'm not getting up. I already got a seat for dinner. There's a couple different stages downtown, and I had sat. There's a rotating bar next to one of them called the Whiskey Liquor, and we sat in there to eat and have some drinks and stuff. So yeah, Heroes look great. They had all the books. Like there weren't really that like con books there. Rabbit made one with Marat, and then what's it called? Otley had the ones. Otley had his there. I got some stuff from him, and then I bought a few of each of like not all of his. Some of it's really expensive. I got some of the more affordable stuff. The foil Invincible 19s and the Battle Beast 1 die cut. That thing is stunning, dude. It is a good looking freaking book. Let me show you those. Give me 1 second. Yeah, because I hadn't seen these in person. The die cut, and it's wrapped around.
Fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's wraparound die cut as well.
Bro,
So,
those
like,
sell for a grip, don't they?
Yeah, so in a slab. I know what I've been charging, and I sold a couple over 100 each. So it's like a wraparound on the die cut.
That's crazy.
So in a slab, it's going to be stunning. So I definitely want to grade that. And then they had the different versions of this Battle Beast from him as well. So I grabbed these, man. Yeah, it was really fun. And then I got the regular Invincible facsimiles and Battle Beast 19s. It's not Battle Beast 19, the foils, obviously. I'm fresh out of Battle Beast 19s. They're only $1,000 now. So by fresh out, I mean I've never owned one.
Did you take your pressing service off your website, Sean?
Did I? Yes. Yeah. Oh, I see the comments. Yeah, sorry, I'm really not pressing right now. I've been selling the CGCSS with the autographs, and it's just not between that and then the few people that I already pressed for, and the Drew and whoever else.
I had somebody reach out to me. Guys. I had somebody reach out to me on IG asking, for a presser. And I said, listen, man, I go, the two pressers that I know, they're not taking any new, people. They're too busy.
Yeah, it's been really sporadic and so I've told people I've either told them Hood if they had time. I tell them I don't know how much he's taking, but I've been referring anything to Daryl Miller. He's got freaking issues for 8-10 years, something like that, so because I know he's the shit, but I don't know how much, or if it's like something crazy like our friends bought an X-Men 1. I was like, dude, use the comic presser. He's gonna charge you out the ass, man. But that dude's, and I forgot that Hood's on like a video on his website, and I think I did a show with him another time too. Maybe I was even on that one. I don't know, but yeah. So it just depends on what. I unfortunately just I'm out of time, and I can't, and I never know. And since WonderCon with those people after WonderCon, I took it off. There's just really
I think Alex is the last submission I'm going to allow for at least a couple of months, bro. Just finished Mark Spears books.
Yeah,
I got I'm doing Derek hit me up. I'm hitting up Derek, and this other guy from LA sent like 80 books. God, what's
Oh,
his
really?
fucking name? You might know him. And um, Hive. I've got Hives. I'm finishing up Hives books. James sent me some great books, man. But if it doesn't need a press, I'm not gonna look at it and go, yeah, that'll be $20 or whatever. I'm like I'll and that's one thing I'll do. Like a lot of people don't. I pre-screen John's just to make sure. I just made sure I cleaned any of the books that had fingerprints on them. So I did that. That was John's my boy, so I'm not gonna. But yeah, dude, it's like I've been hit with submissions more this year than COVID. And COVID, I was going through books, but now people are like,
I was seeking then. I was trying to
right?
press for money. Then I'm just selling. I'm live like 4 days a week now,
Yeah.
at least. And I don't have the time. I'm just doing the other stuff, and I'm having a good time selling. So I'm in more of the rhythm doing this. And then with the people, you never know. Like people, God, dude, I probably had I had all those Spears books. And I had the set that sold that I'm sending back now. I had Dallas, dude. I had a ton of slabs. People haven't bought that much from the Spears. I also understand because he's such a rare signature. And the amount of ones that, and especially, I'll tell you what, now I think it'd even be better because all the signatures that he got for people that have remarks and with paint pens, when he had to turn that off after like 4 hours at the show, but he still signed, he still kept doing it. Let's put it that way.
He was on adrenaline, dude. He was, that was a rush, bro.
Yeah,
But
dude. I think
he felt it. He felt it, bro. He felt it like my hand almost fell off hood.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he really did. I thought his arm was not
yeah, dude.
His arm wasn't working by the
You had a
by Sunday.
I saw you had a are you talking about the Spears books you had come in? Is that what you're talking about?
Me?
Didn't you have a bunch of Spears books come in?
I've got like everybody's, but I got home last night or yesterday. I canceled my show yesterday. I couldn't go on. I wanted to get these Vegas books out so I can start. And that's something that what Katie was helping me with. So yeah, so this is here's the deal. So I got this stuff in. There happened to be like 6 Joes in there. So the thing is, I know who's in what box, but I can't. I mean, offhand, how can I tell you that which of those?
Hey man, this isn't my 9.8. My 9.8 look different.
Well, if you send them ahead of time, you might not have seen it yet. But if you bought it on the show, you should know. So I don't know. Yeah, like that one. I mean, dude, I subbed a bunch, but with that remark, I have close-up pictures with people's names on everything.
Nice.
So I know exactly who had what. I just have to look it up. Yep. I mean, it's not. I'm running a business. You know what I mean? I know what the hell I have over here.
Yeah.
Like look at that, but dude,
that's gorgeous.
Nice. And the funny thing is, so I did do a sub. Like I said, I did a limited value. So I paid a bunch of money to get the ones back that I have, the freaking bangers and the foils and all that, right? But that got other people's books in the door a little bit faster. So hopefully, they're coming back now. Drews are coming back now. I got those, but it's funny that my 20, the rest of my submissions and the ones I got for you guys, I got you guys little gifts.
Ooh.
And then myself and Clutch did, and that book is the last one to ship. So I'm still waiting on my
dude. Those look great, bro.
Yeah. So some of these, like that was in the hotel room. So what he did after he did Drew's show, he knocked out the ones that I brought with me, not my books, other people's books. That one kind of, I think that's Usagi Girls. That one that's a brand new book. There's only 100. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that thing. It's a Joe Bob variant. At least there's not very many,
Did they think that
I almost sold those for $25 on Mark.
Wow.
He had the wrong sign in front of it, dude. And I was like, these are 25, right? He's like, no, those are 100. I was like, oh, all
Yeah,
right,
these are
dude.
very rare. Nobody buys
Yeah.
them because it
There's
has
only
Joe
there's only
Bob on the
100 of them.
cover.
Yeah, there's only 100 of them. So it was basically like an unadvertised show exclusive.
Yep.
So yeah, so I think I only got the one, so I'm about 90% sure that's Soggy Girls. I'm sorry, but she got like 8 slabs. Or sure the rest will work out.
She's
so.
the best.
I think those are Doc Staps. He sent those ahead too.
Shout out to Docs.
So,
I saw him in my
yeah,
eBay live sale the other night.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he'll be in there. I think both of these are his actually. One he added the little his little bat. But yeah, but these are the request ones, and then the other ones that he did live, the ones he did during Drew's show. Good Lord, dude. Good Lord. And by the way, I'm like sorry. There's these Keen Spot books and foils. Also, I will say a lot of the people didn't pressing was an option for some people that sent their books in, and they declined. And I'm sending 150 books. I'm not gonna. I don't. You got no fingerprints on them. I'm gonna take care of them. If the little corner's bent, I'm gonna work it out for you. You know, so that's Usagi Girls. Look, that's the more brains.
That's
variant.
so
Look
gorgeous,
at that.
right
It says
there.
Monsters Rule.
That's
it says Monsters Rule right in the middle with the little bat remark.
Wow.
That is not mine, but I got one of those for myself. You know, I did check on my own.
Damn.
Yeah, guys sent these in too. So damn good, and it's hard, dude. You want to keep them all.
Those blue skin Zartans look so good, dude.
They look so good. The foil looks so good.
Ooh, look how fire that is.
Yep. Thanks. Shout out to Jeff Mazza for those.
Ooh, that's a Dynamic Forces exclusive.
Nice. Yeah, there was 2 of those. They both got. I think they both got 9.8. And it's only Captain Planets I sub. That people ask for the grades. I'm like, dude, I can't. Like, I submitted 70 different copies of Monsters 1 in different variant forms, man. I don't know till I look at them. I don't have like which one's U1, which one's W1, which one's V1 memorized, you know. Mark Spears with the bat. That might be Doc Snap too. Dude, my combined shipping might have worked.
And you did COAs for them all. That's cool.
Yeah, I did. Made up my own. So, and that's it. And then people seem to like it. People seem to like it. Oh, my shipping combined itself. Sorry. I panicked because people were paying my eBay without sending invoices. So I started clicking. And I tried to do where you combine the shipping, and it looks like it worked. Anyway, so yeah, it was good. So I'm gonna have another video. Probably a couple videos tomorrow to get the rest of almost everybody's books back. So you guys each got a little treat. Fucking Hoods is funny.
What'd you get me, dude?
You gotta wait, dude.
You'll laugh. I want you to look at it first, dude. It didn't work. It didn't work. Hey, there's Docs, dude. Shout out to Daryl. So yeah, he's watching us. Nice.
What up, Daryl? How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
No, it's a funny one. You each got a little present. Clay got one. Nate's got one. He's got one from Clutch and I. We combined forces for those, and yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, good. But unfortunately, hey, and I hate to say this, but like this was really expensive, so you're gonna see some books that I wish for PC going up for sale. So a lot of these
you know what's funny, man?
The unboxing ones, I don't even have mine yet. And if you've been on my eBay live sales, I showed you the ones that I have. So
yeah. You know what's funny, man?
I only listed the Slayer because Mark had his up for sale for auction. So I wanted it to go higher. And not even just because it was Mark's. But like if somebody, you want to hold value on your book and there's no other one online, just double the price of what you think the auction is going to be. So, you know,
yeah,
it's about keeping value. And I really feel like all these books are going to retain value because they're so rare.
Oh,
especially these copies of #1, you know?
Oh yeah. You know what's funny is I was watching another content creator show the other day. Shout out to Immortal Biggie Shack, and they were talking about how there's some books, you know, that they would never sell, and I used to think that way, but all books can be for sale at some point, before you die, like it,
Oh yeah.
I would rather sell them before I pass away than not. You know what I mean? And then on the other hand, there are most books to me are going to be for sale at some point,
Right.
So
It
it like
is,
if you're gonna die and you're gonna sell a book, and say you sell a book for $2,000, like, what are you gonna do with that $2,000?
I'd give it to my kids or give it to my, my family before I die, right?
What's that? Fuck them kids.
Are you saying right
fuck
now?
them kids.
Are you saying right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I'm saying like,
Dude, go buy more books to sell.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do
if
you
I
think
sell
I'm gonna
that
do?
book, I'm gonna go buy more books.
And the
bro.
reason I say that is
Legitimately, that's all I
because
do.
the reason I
just try
say
to
that
take
is
in more
because
than I give out.
yeah, most books you're going to see so many times throughout your quote unquote career of buying and selling books. You know what I mean? I learned that from people like Jesse, Dennis, Steve Fuentes, who was on the other night, talked about
Right.
how he's getting into these collections all the time. And if you want to be
Hey,
in,
bro,
I
that
think,
motherfucker gets some books, bro.
oh, bro. So that's what I mean. Like most books, you're going to see again. And if you can make a couple extra $1,000 off it now because you see it might be sliding, you know what I mean? Or
Right.
sometimes you need a little extra money to pay for San Diego. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude. I sell. This is what I do now. So unfortunately, I can't keep everything. Like I do have. Do I have? Do I have
not yet,
a
Doc
list?
Joe.
Hell yeah, I got a list, man. Like a. Do I have a? I have a safe. Yeah. Is all my books in the shop? Fuck no. Right. Like it's like you know, insurance or not. There's stuff like that. There's stuff in the safe, and it's like, okay, I don't have to get there. And you know what? I've been through job loss, divorce, weird, you know what I mean? Had to move. How, house was sold due to the divorce split. So I've had to make tough decisions when when COVID started. My ex was lost like the summer money, teaching summer school and the overtime programs. It was all that happened every year is money you could count on. And we already had a set time to buy this house and to put 20% down. And it was like, okay, well, guess what? Some comics are for sale. And then if I'd have waited 8 months, I'd have got triple the freaking money. But that's life. We got people in there. I have sold keys to Joe in here and stuff. But I mean, I've been able to keep some that just mean a lot. I've been able to keep, or like if like you see a book that you're trying to sell. I've had this a long time, but it's like it means something to you. But let's say it's worth like 100 something bucks, and you go like, you know what? I'm probably just gonna find something else worth $100 to sell. You know what I mean? Even though this might be easy to sell because it's a 9.8, that's what it is, man. I've got, but dude, and the turnover is fun. And I'll be honest, like we've all had to done the outside looking in on different things like this and making money on doing this. Dirty flippers, right? Say what you want to say. I sold comic books to buy more comic books until I pressed comic books to buy more comic books until this is what I'm best at selling. This is what I know the best. This is what I'm best at for live shows, things like that. But I'll tell you what though, being able, formerly from Drew, pressing all those slabs that he opens for people over the years, and seeing how happy people are and how happy they tag me. Like, I'm sorry, but I know I'm adding to people's collection. And by the way, if you freaking sell every damn book you ever buy from me, I give no shits. I do not care at all. Don't ask for something for $1 for your kid and then put it on eBay. But other than that, I don't give a. Don't lie to me. Other than that, you do whatever you want. I know I'm fulfilling. Like opening these Mark Spears books, man. Dude, not everybody can fly across the country. They don't have time to fly across the country. It's not easy to get to Huntsville from the freaking podunk middle of. I'm out here in the desert to get out to Huntsville. It's not easy, but I have the time and the resources to be able to do that. Dude, to see these people, this guy being there, dude, look at the Discord. People live and breathe and die his books and only his books. To get to get slabs, verified signatures from Huntsville that look pretty and look gorgeous like that, to get them over to them, like, I'm sorry, like, I feel like I'm doing a service to the world. You know, I feel better. I feel like I'm contributing. So you could say whatever you want if I buy 5 copies of something when it comes out, dude.
Like
I spread the wealth, and there's nobody that can't say that, like, that if especially, you know, repeat customers or friends that don't get deals. Yeah.
No, look, I'll tell you like this, Sean. Okay, like I've got a clear conscience.
Right. Same.
Like my thing is, me and you, and we've talked about it before. We've made a lot of money for a lot of people because we press their books cheap, and we don't go a % of fair market value bullshit that these other pressers do. Like, bro, like, and I just look at it and I go, okay. And then, like, and I'm just like, bro, like you, like, and you sold your books, like, you know, you made a grip, bro. Like,
yeah. Your
like
book
when you say my name, say my name, bro, you know?
And you gave me like $15, right? And by the way, that's what I charged. I'm not mad that you only gave me $15.
I charged 13. I undercut you, bro.
Well, no, it depends on the book. Some people are grandfathered in. It depends how it goes. And then I split it by era. Old books take longer. I don't know what to say. And they probably need cleaned. And a brand new book probably doesn't. It's that simple. You know what I mean? So it just depends. It just depends. But that you know, that's a good point too. I don't ask for that. And the same thing, man. You know how many times I want to, like, you press people's books and I'm like, man, I want this. But you know, it is what it is. So it's all that trust and not being able to screw anybody over, man. It's whatever it is. It's an honest business, and it changes. I've watched it change. I've been there for the changes. I wouldn't be completely always like pro the store variants and how much they cost for everything else. Some people don't like them at all. But then at the same time, man, if you're gonna look at it like art collecting, it's a mostly cheap way to enjoy it. And the only thing I wish there was I think we've all brought this up, like some sort of better way to involve the younger generation in doing this. I think they like to have tangible things. I mean, I'll be honest, it seems like everybody I sell to is within like at max like 10 to 15 years younger to like probably to people in their 60s for sure. You know, maybe their 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what that is. I like physical commodities. I like sticking in comic books because they fit in a box.
Yep.
You know, cards are cool too, but I never completely stuck with them. I like them. I enjoy them. You know, I've had a good time. And honestly, I don't watch as much other than football. I don't watch as much sports as I used to. So like I'm not quite as like in tune. And I kind of after being able to do the breaks and being able to find product, I can't find any product out here. So like,
it's lame, dude. Like you buy a pack and you don't get jack shit in there, man.
Yeah, we did Forgotten 5 with like breaking stuff back in the, you know, Zion Jaw days. Mm-hmm. And Tony lived in Minnesota. Well, he's in middle of nowhere in Minnesota, right? That dude, he could find stuff freaking all day long, man. And then he's, you know, and then we could do breaks and stuff like that. But driving around California, man, it was just something to do, right? It was just something to do on your lunch break or after work, or when I'd be driving. I used to I commute and I would stay overnight down about 100 miles. And so I'd work at home 3 days a week and I work in the office 2 days, stay overnight. It's something to do. Hop around to comic stores and Targets and Walmarts and stuff like that, you know? The thrill of the hunt, dude. Wednesday Warrior, you know, it's a good time. But
so like Steven was on last night. He's my buddy who owns
that was a great show.
Most Wanted Comics.
I want to meet your boy.
Yeah. He there used to be this shop called Texas Toys or whatever, and the guy was a motherfucker. He's still around. But me and Steven would go in there when his books were like 50 cents, $1. And I'd look at Steve. I said, "We're gonna kill this motherfucker today, bro."
It's feasting time, dude. Steven, that was a great
light him up, bro.
That was a great segment with him last night on the show, dude. He did very well, and I haven't talked to him yet. He called me after the show, but I was backstage with the guys talking about
I
something.
talked to him last night, but I had to get off because my mother-in-law and my wife, it was like Foreman and Ali, bro. They were going at it, dude. You bitch. I think my wife had some great therapy, man. She laid into her mom like there was some bent up aggression, bro. She was just laying into her, bro. It was awesome. I started filming it. I gotta show you guys, man. Like,
so this is interesting though. You were talking about like investing in this stuff, you know, a little while ago. And did you see the sale of the Scotty Young at Heroes?
Classic two-panel pieces. And the title of this piece.
So this is
right?
Yeah, this is a 2-panel Galactus Scotty Young piece. Check this out. There you go. This is him working on it. And at Heroes Con, they have a famous like charity auction.
Right.
I think Dinesh bought almost a whole book of a Spider-Gwen.
He bought a Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
He got a Robbie Rodriguez book.
Yeah.
I think he split it with somebody, if I interpreted that post correct.
Yeah, maybe Hanson, maybe Zatari. We need to get those guys on. They're going to be doing in San Diego. They're going to be doing a panel, I think, of original art stuff with maybe swag. So we got to go check out that panel when that happens.
that's a bad motherfucker right there.
Right. So check this out,
Dude, Scotty's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah.
Cool as hell, too.
Another one of his classic two-panel pieces. And the title of this piece is Nom Nom Nom.
What do you say? What do you say?
Nom Nom Nom.
Nom nom.
That's the title of it.
You got Pac-Man, they're eating planets. What more do you want? This is these Scotty Young beats alone, ladies and gentlemen. Around here, everybody. Holy crap. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Stop. Let's start this at $3,000. There we go. Okay. $3,000, $3,100, $3,200, $3,300. $10,000. $10,000. Would anybody like to beat that?
Look at this dude right here, just like looking back. Keeps looking back. He's like,
Yeah, it's
Oh.
kind of creeping me out.
right? He totally steals the show.
Is that Patrick Hood, dude?
Is
Going
it?
once. Going twice.
11.
What did he bid?
$11,000. 11,000. 12,000.
$12,000 going once.
13. 13K.
$15,000.
15.
Anyone else gonna beat that? What are you holding up? I see you holding up hands. Does that mean something? What are you saying? Nothing? Are you out? I'm at 15. Okay, last chance. $15,000 going once. $15,000 going twice. Stop!
15K. Somebody paid for that,
It's pretty awesome.
right?
There's Steph and Scotty.
Scotty Young.
That was Steph and Scotty at the end.
Yep. Shout out to Skeff. Skeff's good dude.
Yeah, he was supposed to do the Otley eBay, and they had Drew jump in and do it because Steph was with Scotty.
That's funny.
So yeah, Drew jumped in and took over, and I wasn't there.
Well, there you go, you guys. That's pretty sweet stuff. That's we'll be talking more about Heroes Con on Saturday night at some point during Drama Alert, I imagine. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. We need to get into this week's comic books because there are some fucking major hitters, man, for this week on New Comic Book Day. So shout out to Cover Price for their new Comic Book Day stuff. There's a couple of books that I personally want to talk about. I love this Fantastic Four Joshua Cassara cover. Look how good this cover looks. I don't know why I like that, but I do. The old school fucking astronaut suits.
What's that base Sue Storm's making? Can you zoom in on that? What the fuck's going on there?
Oh, I can't. Let me see here. I wish they made it so I could. I can't.
Easy, bro.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, guys?
You
What
still
up, dude?
driving,
Where you at?
huh?
South
Bro, why is it daylight over there, dude? What are you in
Fucking-
Iran? What's going on, dude?
Dude,
No, bro, man.
daylight here.
I'm in
What the fuck's going on? You in the Middle East, bro?
Dude,
Dude, what?
Get
route
out of there,
you take?
dude.
Are you on
watch over
99?
this one. No, I'm on the 5.
Oh, there you go.
How much is
About-
gas over there? Like $7 a gallon? What's going?
Dude, it's
Kinda.
$4.39 over here.
Fuck.
My
dude.
car takes premium, dude. Nobody told me 10 years ago.
Gotta get those cheap ass cars, bro.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
a great collection, man. Unreal. You gotta feel good driving home with
Back here,
that.
dude.
Got it, dude. It's in the truck.
Got a guitar over here. I got G.I.
You flipping
Joe's.
guitars? I love it. That's nice
Dude,
stuff. You got some posters?
I'm on that Jesse James and Dennis Barger trip right now, dude. I'm
Right?
just like, pick it and flip it, babe. Let's go.
Yep. Are you gonna?
Dude, I'd be on
there's a
seven.
ton of
I'd
stuff
be on
back there.
17 ibuprofen already making that drive.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I've been listening to you guys on the drive, so I had to stop off and get I had to get some gas. So
You have any vintage Star Wars in that collection, bro?
No, but apparently the guy that we got the collection from does have some vintage Kenner stuff, and so we're gonna pick up his we're gonna get his information and see if he's looking to move that stuff too. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
good times, man.
Well, since you're on here right now, I do want to talk about something before we get back into New Comic Book Day.
Let's do it.
There is we're going to use New Comic Book Day to kind of talk about it. So there is a book coming out this week by Suspiria that is just probably, in my opinion, one of her best covers she's ever done. Let me go ahead and find this real quick. It's For Something is Killing the Children, and we gotta find it. She is absolutely amazing. Why has this got to be the longest title in the world? Something is Killing the right? Jesus. Okay, here we go. So I think is it issue number 44?
It might be 43.
43. Okay.
I think so.
Look at this book. That is 42, maybe 42. It is 43. You're right.
I missed it.
I believe it's 43. What's today? The 25th? Where is it? Am I missing something?
You flew up there and you rented a car. Okay. I just
I flew up into Sacramento. They rented a. By the way, if anyone's looking for a nice car, the Chrysler Pacifica with the stow and go seats gives you a lot of room to pick up stuff in the back of it. It's pretty awesome.
Maybe it's 44.
I thought it looked a little deeper, and I was like, at least I guess his seats lay flat in his car.
Yeah, not mine.
Yeah.
I might be changing what I'm looking for. So this might be the game changer on me on this one, because it's like you can put so much stuff back here. Got Legos too. Man, I got so much shit. Got a lot of shit.
Here we go. I had to reset my settings. All right, so it's on FOC coming up this Saturday. Something is Killing the Children and Shirley Johnson are on FOC this week. The Panosian Shirley Johnson, which is gorgeous. If you guys seen, there's a lot of really good books on FOC this week, by the way. We're going to talk about a couple of them tonight, which is crazy. All right, Something is Killing Children. Look at this Suspiria book. This is issue number 43, cover B by Suspiria. Yeah.
Dang.
Look at that.
That
That's
is
fucking
awesome.
gorgeous.
Man,
Yeah.
good lord, she hits homers, man.
It's a foil too.
I hope so.
Well, that's all. Is it open order?
Yeah, it's just a B cover.
No, that's sick. I'm glad I got my penguin account approved. So
the reason we're talking about this, you guys, is because we're announcing that next week we'll be joined by Suspiria to talk about a very special book that will be available around San Diego time. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
come back next week for more information, and you
Yes.
get to watch Suspiria.
Yeah,
she's
next
way
week will
more
be-
entertaining
yeah.
than we are.
She's way cooler than us.
A lot cooler than we are. I don't know if it takes a lot, but she's got it. She's
Yeah.
got it. I'm sad she's not going to San Diego, man. That would be
Yeah, same.
that would be freaking beyond cool.
Speaking of San Diego, we're getting ready. We got to figure out. It's time to figure out who is exactly going, and we need to start scheduling stuff and figuring out dotting our T's, crossing our I's, so to say. So
Yeah. So we have a home in San Diego now. So
yeah,
just so you know, we have a place. It's played for. It's probably a little less than a block on the same street on the same side as last year. Just a little further up.
That's awesome. Hell yeah,
So,
dude.
yeah,
You guys had a
good
great
to
spot
go.
last year. So
Yeah.
right in the thick
This
of it.
this is good. This is good. None of the every year I feel like I want to go to the same ones, and for some reason they're all gone, or they're gone early. And I'm kind of surprised. So I waited and waited. I'm glad this one stayed open because I did more research. I'm weird like this, but also for that many thousands of dollars, you're gonna go look around for another hour or two to make sure you're getting the right place. And then I found one better place, but it was like $1,400 more, and I was like, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's a lot of comic books. I know we're
Yes.
splitting it between people, but that's a lot of comic books.
Yes.
So that's good. Yeah, we'll see.
Well,
So
we're
I'll
gonna
shoot some
have.
shit, but I'm planning on being there Tuesday now too. I text
So
you guys both the deal.
That's
So
the
I don't
question,
know.
right?
I kind of I'm going Tuesday.
How do
So
we?
I have
Are you going to get a hotel room or what?
My thing we could talk about. I want to stay next to the convention center. I think it's only like 200 something for Tuesday night.
Okay.
And then whatever we cram in there. It's for one night, and then also I'll have a car there. Sean will probably need some help. So yeah, so I'm gonna get there. I'm getting there Tuesday now. And the only thing I have to do Tuesday is Tuesday night.
Yee is flying to Phoenix on Monday, so we can leave Monday night if we have to.
Or Tuesday morning.
Or Tuesday morning, I mean, to get there by Tuesday night.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to travel all day. If you did, you'd go by my house, but it's an hour north. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
What do you mean?
We'll figure it out. But anyway, guys, we'll be there
that'd
on
be awesome.
site. A lot of good connections. There will be. Clutch has a booth that we're using some of his coattails on some stuff. So the stuff that we'll have announced, you'll be able to find on there. I have the Sheba book that Jeff and I said those books are ordered. So I did get a special book that will most likely only be available at the booth. So
let's
these
kind
guys
of
wanna sell one or something like
kind of
that.
talk
So
about that a little
I
bit.
grabbed a special book for our booth, and so very good stuff.
We'll have a setup. Clutch is going to have a table at the con, so we'll have books that are available at the con. We'll have some books that are available in each of our live sales that weekend or that week. Probably like maybe five really badass variants are going to be available, or more if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we've got some really fun stuff, man. I'm excited. It's I just need Hood to yell mama a couple times when we show you guys these ones. Like I think people are gonna be really stoked, man. I think, and again, the fun thing for you guys involved here today watching. So show up next week. You're gonna see. I mean, this is the first, like, the Grommets was the first Beyond Wednesdays collab book. These are the next two Beyond Wednesdays group books. Like, this is gonna be really cool and special, and I'm really stoked. So
yeah, and we're gonna make it available just like we always do, where we make we'll put aside a number of them and make them available to you guys who are in the live chats.
Yeah.
Every week to get your shot on them. Scoring some before the show. So
yeah, I mean the ones we're doing next week are like crazy limited, and so. But we're gonna give you guys, we're gonna give everyone here the first shot to get them, and they'll have a very limited amount at the show. So we want to take care of you guys, and then have some stuff at the show for fun. So
yeah, come in next week. Are we dropping a link next week?
We're gonna have to figure that out. Listen, here's what we got. We're getting close to San Diego, you guys. And Alex is asking, Brian, are you guys going to live stream from San Diego? Well, here's the cool thing. So at least in the setup that we have at the place, there's a really cool little desk setup there that looks perfect for live streaming. Whether it's selling.
Said that to Katie on the couch when I was showing her the spot yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we've got a corner in this place,
Yep.
And then Sean said we didn't mind if we stream some stuff from that tower he's got over there as well.
That would be dope.
Yeah, we'll like to see some stuff. I'm hoping I'm gonna do. It looks like I'm doing a show with Raymond Gay, so I'm hoping that other than the timing might be limited on that. I'm hoping to do that on the eBay stage and get a little eBay push with that. So if not, then we're still gonna do a show. So I'm still gonna be doing. So if you guys saw the signatures and stuff, if you came on my live show, any of my live shows from Dallas, the stuff that he had is so damn nice. We'll really love his work. So gonna do that. So also, yeah, should be doing it with Jeff Egley as well. I need to work out the timing on that as well. But
it's gonna be a crazy week.
People in my chats, they like his Saffron stuff a lot. I like his stuff. We'll have the Princess of Power books, and you guys can get him to sign those as well because you'll have a booth over there. So yeah, Raymond Gay is the man. Very very, very nice guy. Very very great work. So
Hood, did you figure out? Do you know what nights you're going to be heading out?
Looking at either Thursday or Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Bring it, brother.
Hell yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was talking to Steven, and it's like, well, I get paranoid because around that time is when a fucking storm ends up in the Gulf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm always uneasy, around that shit, man. But luckily the activity's been kind of minor, but man, those things start popping off before the trip, man. Bro.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They announced that that show that we went to that was at the Hard Rock Roof. They announced the band, but I'm trying to remember who it was.
They're going to do another one.
Clutch, did you see it? I don't know. Well, Clutch hooked it up last time, so I don't think we're going.
Don't have the hookup this time.
No. Well,
my boy got let go.
Oh shit! Well, we should find one. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have the party.
Yeah.
And that was cool. And I think, yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. We're not going to be short on stuff to do. So
no.
It's going to be a whirlwind. It's Tuesday to Sunday. Awesome. It is. And it sucks is if you sell all the stuff, the real work starts.
We just lost him. Oh, there you go.
What happened?
You're back.
We all just went spinning on my end.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So
you guys watch Ironheart, bro?
Fuck no.
No.
I'll probably. I mean, I'll put it on. I haven't though. I mean, the reviews are bad, but like it's from the people that always give bad reviews. So
I want to watch 28 days later or 28 weeks later or whatever it is.
28 years later. I heard it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's really
all right,
good.
gents, I got to bounce off here and hit the
Good
road.
luck, Clutch.
I did, Jack Dave.
We got another 2 hours to go, so we'll catch you guys
Later, brother.
Not bad.
Bye.
Later, dude.
So back to New Comic Book Day. We've got some interesting books coming out this week and a couple books on FOC that I want to talk about after this that we'll re-talk about on Saturday night, but they're too good not to talk about. I really love this Ivan Talavera Blink cover. I think Blink is one of the best characters in comics, so underused.
Dude, her first appearance in Sulfur. Shoot.
Yeah, 317, right? There's a lot of great covers with her. There's a lot of great, books with her. Exiles is one of the best series ever written. So that is coming out. There's also this Art Germ 1 in 100 for the same thing. They're bringing back the Age of Apocalypse stuff. So they're talking about all these characters from them.
Oh, and if anybody didn't get grommets, you should go to Brian's website, or I'm sure there's gonna be. You guys, I did the launch, so I sold more of mine, but I'm sure Brian and Clutch will have copies in San Diego for you.
Yeah, I'm bringing a bunch for all of us to sign because there's a lot of people that wanted books that were signed. So I'm gonna have all of us. I'm gonna bring like 20 copies for all of us to sign. All of us that are there, because I think Nate's gonna try and come too. So
nice.
Yeah.
We can fit some people in there. Two people want to share a king bed. We'll see, but
good. You didn't get bunk beds, bro.
Look, man. They're
you
all
promised, John.
And I scoured.
Promised.
No, there's a couch. There's a king bed and a loft with probably like a queen bed, and then I think they said they also give an air mattress, but I can probably bring one of those too. But we'll figure it out. Well, there's only 3 of us that are there the entire full time, and I thought anyway, I'll give my thoughts on the Tuesday after this. There's no point.
Sanford Green.
Here, I just get so excited. That's nice,
dude. That's a badass book.
Yeah.
Sanford Green's gonna be in New York. I saw the lineup today.
That's something we got to talk about maybe too.
I'm gonna do New York.
Yeah, I think it might.
That's all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, I think it might be a must. That's a decent Kylo Ren cover. I like this cover right here too. I like when he has his hood on. He looks like a badass with his hood on.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at that cover. That's interesting. This cover I like. This character I like. Was that like Mr. Negative or whatever in the Ultimate Universe? Did you guys hear the rumors that they're ending the Ultimate Universe? They're ending it? I saw this. Let me show you guys. There's rumors that they're ending the universe, and I don't know what that means.
That means so that they can come up with another Ultimate Universe,
right? Like
and reboot it.
Yeah, dude. Very annoying.
More on rumors of the Ultimate Universe's conclusion after 2 years. Rumors swirl about the Ultimate Universe ending after 2 years. 2 years sparked by Zach Davison's deleted post. Peach Momoko's team says the future of Ultimate Universe is still unknown and not yet decided. The Maker's return is set for 6 months from now, possibly reshaping Marvel's new Ultimate Universe.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You called it, dude.
No. It's
Ultimate
not true.
Universe comics play out in real time with heroes removed or turned villains under the Maker's rule. So we'll see how that plays out.
Derek, absolute Ultimate Spider-Man.
This is a cool cover right here of Jubilee. This is a 1 in 50.
Yeah.
I like the fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks.
Terry Dodson 1 in 25 for Ultimate Spider-Man issue 18.
Man, that kind of feels like he's homaging himself. I feel like I've seen Dodson do a cover like that.
Probably. Did you see the Joey Mads artwork for the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine?
Mm-mm.
Oh, bro, look at this. I gotta show you this. Joe. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. What is going on here? Search. Joe. There we go. Look at this.
Yeah, Ironheart was actually, I thought it was pretty good, bro.
Really?
The first 3 episodes.
Did they drop
I
the
ain't
whole
gonna
thing?
lie.
How many did they drop?
3.
I'll put them on tomorrow.
I was shocked, like how good it was. I mean, for what it is.
Yeah,
I was shocked up, and I just got a funny feeling Robert Downey Jr. is going to make an appearance as a fucking like hologram in there.
he could.
I mean,
The spears connecting.
Just depends on the cost of the connectors. Yeah.
Yeah, they're out. They look great in foil. We saw him on Stephen Fuentes' table the other day.
Nice.
He was getting ready for New Comic Book Day when we interviewed him, putting everything out.
Oh, cool.
Let's see here. What else is really good? I love this Nakayama. There's a really good Poison Ivy. Look at this though. This Artgerm foil. New history of the DC universe.
Oh, that's a foil?
Oh, bro.
Hey, Steve, did you get that book? Put it in my box.
Look how good that is. That dude with the American flag in the background with that looks so good. Old school, golden age style. Damn, that's a good cover. Scott Koblish Legacy wraparound cover. So they have connecting covers, I think, for this. It looks like a Guillermo March for maybe it's Poison Ivy that's on FOC this week. Let's see here. Feral number 14 is out. You got the Gunslinger Spawn number 44. It's got a really cool Bjorn Barons. Look at this Bjorn Barons cover for Gunslinger. Bjorn Barons is such a badass. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good.
Yeah, that's so good, dude. I gotta, dude. We gotta find the San Diego lineup. I think it's already out. But like the Bjorn Barons books, man, are so damn good. He's a nice guy. The German, they know that. His English made a little whatever, but to talk to him about the art stuff. But man, either that or I'm a stuttering idiot. But man,
look at
he
this.
has such good work.
This is a 1 in 20, the cereal box variant for Hyde Street number 7.
Bro, that one's actually pretty fucking cool, man.
I like them all.
Really
I think they're great. A lot of people are going to be buying this Final Fantasy homage. That's a little much for me, man. Holy cow. Look at that Andolfo.
I'm in.
Moonshine Bigfoot.
I'm 46. I can
Bigfootless.
get kinky if I want.
Oh, bro, those teeth, bro.
Look at this. Rogue Sun 141 homage. Still love the 141 homages. And there's the bumper sticker with the family. Beautiful cover right here. Lee Garbett foil. This is going to be if this hits and looks good, this will be a monster. For foil. Whew. You have, of course, the 2 really great Mummy covers This cover's so good. This is the 1 in 50.
Mommy.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same.
Well, let me show you the even better one. Maria Wolf is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. She has put out like 3 covers in the last 2 weeks that are cover of the year category type stuff. That I would put that up as a print.
Yeah, that's cool as shit, dude.
Void Rivals. That Andy McDonald right there. We're taking everyone down with us. Number 4, that's a cool cover. Body Bags. Wait, no, sorry. You'll Do Bad Things. Those are interesting covers. Got the badass Jonathan Weishak. Jonathan Weishak is freaking like, he's another one of those artists that's in the top 10 putting out work right now. His shit's so good. He's got a really creepy, he's doing that cul-de-sac book for Bad Idea. Really wicked covers. I like the In Bloom Christian Ward. And let's see here. So if there's anything else crazy on this week that I really like. I think that's about it. I got a market report. We'll go through a market report
Zombie
and call
traps?
it a night. What's that?
Is there some Mendozas or zombie tramps or something up a little higher? No, flesh eating cheerleaders.
Yeah. Look at that one right there. That one's pretty crazy.
Yeah, let's go zombies.
Teddy Scares number 1. That's interesting.
That's fucking cool.
Bro,
Right.
that feels like a low print run type of book that is going to be like a banger, dude.
Yeah. Totally. I agree. We'll have to check that out.
I better pick one up.
Mega Man Timelines number 1.
Dude,
So,
I didn't
Rabbit
even see
Comics.
this one. No.
These are Rabbit
Rabbits
Comics.
did that? They didn't even tell me.
Wow.
I literally spent the weekend with them.
Bro,
That's
is that
pretty
the
good.
first negative space for Mega Man, dude? That looks badass, dude.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, dude.
They got a
That's-
Proto Man negative space too.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking fire, dude.
Limited to 444.
Wow.
That's good. Where do they sell those?
Rabbit Comics. Shout out to Rabbit Comics.
That's
Yeah.
badass too, dude. Okay.
Yeah. Smart.
They
Mad
do a really
Cave.
good job with marketing and their websites and staying on top of stuff.
Marinkovic is badass. Marguerite Sauvage. IDW, you get the 1 in 10 4 drain retailer incentive on the Sonic book. And that's a pretty cool cover. Wraparound. Megaton Man. 7 Years in Darkness. That looks badass right there. That's a schmalky Patreon book.
Wow.
Yeah. That'll be a limited book. Ooh, look at this. What is this? That's sick right there. That's a good fucking cover, man.
That is really good.
And same with the regular facsimile. That's the variant for the facsimile.
Is there more monster shit coming out, or is it me?
Like
we saw the Mummy covers, we see that.
Well, so FOC this week is coming, and there's a couple crazy books on FOC. There's these books, these Lilith books, and then there's this, The Curse of Shirley Johnson Panosian. It's on FOC, yeah. But more than that, how about the 1 in 25 Sveta? We got the Zombie Foxy now. We had the Zombie Roxy, now we have the Zombie Foxy. This will be on FOC this week too. So Sveta killing it, you guys.
Right.
Speaking of Sveta, not only did we announce a Suspiria cover tonight, we're also going to announce that we have something in the works with Sveta. Now, we can't announce it yet, but I'm just going to say,
But you're announcing it.
We have something in the works. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just
It is
announce
in the works, and it's pretty.
It
I'll
is
say that
very
too.
pretty.
messing with you, Brian. It's like, but
It's
you already
gonna-
you just announced
I gotta
it.
pee. I'll be right back. Yeah, I
A
know.
lot of people
Hood
are
always
gonna like
fucking
it.
with me, man. Love you, bro.
I'm trying. Damn it! I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. So, I've been meaning to get this shout out anyway because I just got this in. Just thinking of Sveta. We've got the exquisite corpses from Sveta right here. Shout out to our friends over at sequentialartcomics.com. There's 400 of these, I believe. They are sold the hell out, but still giving them a shout out for a badass cover right here. So thank you guys. Keep an eye on them. They're doing some pretty cool stuff. Sequential art. So sequentialartcomics.com. They got new stuff coming out, new stuff coming for San Diego. We'll see. Might be maybe be trading some variants or something like that. So there we go. Hood, you really didn't see my pictures I sent you at Campbell?
Dude, like I guess
I even
looking at-
texted her. I was like, man, Hood doesn't love us anymore.
no, if if I would have saw it, I'd have been like,
You're asking me all the questions, and I was like, dude, I thought you were actually mad because I got all those badass books signed and you were quiet.
No, the fact that I saw it now made it worse. You're practically hugging J. Scott Campbell, dude. Like I feel like a jealous whore, dude. Like, what the hell's going on? Fuck Campbell. Feel like
All
throwing
right.
all the Campbell shit out in the middle of the lawn. Fuck you.
So we're getting close
Yeah.
to the end of the show, you guys, but we still have a quick market report. Let's get into
Hell
it.
yeah. That's my favorite.
Starting off with some very interesting books. We've got, I love these rare Mortal Kombat books. And this one is Dinged Up Spine Ticks Galore, Mortal Kombat 2, the Collector's Edition Mail Away Midway book. Just trashed, and it's still sold for a grip. So
You never fucking see those, man.
No.
Never, dude.
no. This is crazy to me. So if you guys don't know what Tijuana Bibles are, they're like these dirty comics for, adults in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And I remember being a kid, and me and my buddy were going through his dad's stuff, and we found a bunch of Tijuana Bibles, and we were like, what the fuck are these? And it's like all like fucking like totally crazy shit, right? But look at this. This is Tijuana Bibles of the Seven Dwarves. So you know what's inside these.
Oh, they're beating on Snow White, dude.
Yeah.
That shit stuck together, bro.
$249 for 4 of them. You got Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, and Bashful. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a 4-way.
Yeah. Sally Forth number 8, such a iconic book. Even in a 9.2
Ooh.
sells for a grip.
Hell yeah.
So rare.
Such a
Classic
good
use.
cover, dude.
Yeah. 10.
And
10 of a cover.
tough press, and I've never seen a 9.8 candidate. That's the 9.8's got to be like 1,500.
Yeah.
Dude, Dennis Barger. I pressed Dennis Barger, Sally Forth. That bitch looks like a 9.8, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's the
Did
one
you
that-
send it to CBCS, so it's only worth
Yes,
$100.
dude.
No, I think is he sending it to PSA now though?
Yeah,
Maybe he's
he's sending it to PSA.
Yeah.
I
Might
bet you
Yeah.
it comes back to the 9.8, bro.
All right, I hope it does for him. That'd be pretty. Honestly, him and PSA getting a 9.8 on that book could help the market for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Help PSA's market. Let's put it that way.
Mhm.
I've never seen this book. I feel like we've talked about it before, and cannabis is my bloodstream is so full of cannabis that I forget a lot. But Comic Zone Legacy, it's from France, Free Comic Book Day in France. This is a Cedric Pouliot 141 homage, and it's signed by Cedric Pouliot, sold for $135. That's dope. That's a
That's super
really
cool.
dope homage, little cover. And then 2 of the Astounding Wolfman variants sold, the 1 in 25s. Actually 3. Another one of the Dale Keown sold for a ridiculous amount, but You know, now that people know how rare they are, people are finding them in their collections and putting them up. A Pressman, raw Pressman. I didn't really check condition on it. Probably wasn't that great. Still sold for about $200. And then Amazing Stories 136. This is the highest graded at 8.0. This is the very first science fiction story by Isaac Asimov, who basically created science fiction. The very first. Sold for only $730. To me, that's going to be a crazy book in a couple years.
Yeah, that's a good buy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then
just for the cover, dude.
Right? It's beautiful
and being very fine.
Yeah.
From what the fuck year is that, dude?
1940. I think it's in the 30s, but I could be wrong.
30s, okay.
Yeah. Some of these Planet of the Apes homage variants with the Green Lantern stuff, they did a bunch of them, are very tough to get. This is one of my favorites. I still don't own this one. They homaged the Tom Brady pose of Green Lantern 49, and it sold for $130 raw. We got some great rare homages today. This is crazy. A Scooby-Doo #1 from 1977, a 35-cent price variant at a CGC 4 sold for $1,700. Yeah. We have some crazy price variants today. Oh wait, hold on. Oops.
That's a cool ass book.
The Momoko Turtles 100. Ye's gonna hate this. The Momoko's Turtle 100 and a 9.9, $730.
Is that a good deal or a bad deal?
I feel like that's a great deal. A 9.9 of that book. I feel like that book is a monster, right?
Is it that rare? I don't know.
Yeah.
I literally don't know.
Yeah, that's Momoko's probably
I buy cheap
best
peach
work.
from Moco and auction cheap peach from Moco when I not, you know what I mean, or cheap or deals, you know what I mean, like not expensive stuff, because I don't know, I really don't. It's hard for me to keep up with her, and like I'm so hit and miss with liking her style and not.
Yeah.
Some of it I love, and some of it I don't know, and I usually buy stuff that I think looks better. So I don't know.
And then this Street Fighter homage is so sick. Street Fighter Unlimited #5. It's a homage to Batman 497 with Zangief. $247 raw. That's a monster. Next, we have Bloodborne #1 variant. This is a Jetpack Forbidden Planet variant. A 9.8 sold for $1,000. And then a 1950s Dell comic book rack that used to display Mickey Mouse, Roy Rogers, sold for $1,500. That's crazy,
That's
right?
pretty cool.
Dude, this blew me away.
Crazy, but cool.
This next one, there was 2 books that sold that show me how crazy Star Wars has fallen. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic #42. This is the first appearance of Darth Malak. This is the newsstand in a 9.6, sold for less than $250.
Fucking crazy.
A raw.
Nobody cares, dude.
A raw
Star
Knights
Wars.
of the Old Republic #9, first appearance of Darth Revan, sold for $120. You guys.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, check this out. To me, this is the buy of the month. I'm so pissed I didn't get this or didn't see this in time to buy this. Amazing Spider-Man #169, fine, very fine, a 35-cent price variant, sold for $180. And you say, why is that important? Frank Miller wrote in a letter before he was a creator into this book as a kid or a teenager. He wrote a letter into this. So when you go to the letters page, you see Frank Miller with a letter in the back of this. So, crazy creators first. A 9.8 newsstand of First He-Man, DC Comics Presents 47, $2,300.
Hold on. Hold on. Nope.
No?
Nah, still $900 under my record, motherfucker. 3,200.
Another rare book that I wish I owned. Jurassic Park #1, the amber chrome variant. It's this beautiful golden amber chromium variant. And they're so tough to find. This is a very fine and near mint, sold for $200.
Oh, I feel so much better, dude.
So this is kind of crazy. Remember, you guys, we tell you, even sometimes counterfeits sell for a lot of money. The counterfeits of Cerberus #1 sell for $600. Just the counterfeits in this book. And then here's one of the sketch covers out of the Big Clutch trading card packs for Invincible Battle Beast. The Alan Quah, it was Alan Quah? Yeah, Alan Quah sketch cover. Sold for $1,500. So congratulations, whoever bought that. Got a nice little come up, which is pretty sweet. It's a great little book. And then the Mark Spears Monsters Golden Apple Black Cat Homage Hollow Foil is such a pretty fucking book, dude. It's just, oh, look at that, dude. Oh, signed. So good.
Fine remark, line 8. But so this one's probably worth more than that one.
Yeah, this one's raw and it's sold for $200. That one
Dude,
probably
I
sell
know.
for even
Well,
more.
I'm pretty sure I paid. I honestly think I gave Mark $200 for this book.
Listen,
and then paid him to sign it, and I was all, I don't care, I want it, dude. They hadn't shipped it.
It's so good.
So this actually can be considered a 9, like an AP. I was like, please, dude, I need that book, dude.
That's
Please,
awesome.
I need that book. Look at the little bat, got a little bling on there.
Fucking beautiful. I know, right? There's a PC book. All right, we got some toys mixed in here too. Another blank from the Dick Tracy action figures. This is loose, sold for $1,100. A India G.I. Joe Street Hawk figure. This is the rare non-Snake Eyes one, which they basically took the Target, I think it was called Target figure, and they painted him silver and black. There's just the figure sold for $158. And then the Wonder Bread He-Man figure, loose with no accessories, sold for $1,000. When they did in G.I. Joe, they did a mail away create a figure for G.I. Joe back in the early 80s. In the early 90s, they did one for Cobra. This is that figure, loose with the weapon, sold for $575, you guys.
Dude, they had a Saved by the Bell G.I. Joe variant. That's awesome. He does a Zack Attack.
That'd be great, bro. 1970s Ferga, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Super Baby dolls in boxes. This reminded me of the Labubu craze.
Ferga!
Right? $184 for these from the 70s. Look how good they look. And then the same seller had a ton of stuff. He also sold this 1966 Captain America pennant, still in the original packaging, for $485.
That's freaking cool,
man. One of the rarest G.I. Joe sets is the G.I. Joe Dino Hunter set. Came right at the end of their run. And this is loose with everything, sold for just under $500. And remember, we tell you guys, even those rare parts, if you see them in the bottom of a box, don't throw them away. This is the Masters of the Universe Eternia playset monorail clip part. It's just a lever for the monorail. Sells for $175.
dude. And here's the thing, the one that, so this is quite often how, like, you present them in the market report, like, as being an auction with 14 bids, right? Like, this is either drug smuggling or there just are crazy people out here that this could be money laundering, I don't know, but like they're just crazy people out here that are like, they're, first off, they know the part number. I don't feel like I see the part number that often.
Hey, bro,
like,
these motherfuckers don't play, bro.
I know, but I mean, I put together aircraft maintenance manuals for years. I have part numbers in my head. I'll get on a plane and I'll literally tell you the part number of the monitor in the back of the seat, right? Maybe the dash number if I recognize the color, okay? But like, so to see something like that, man, I don't remember seeing it too much on that. much less in 1986. When did they even catalog this stuff? Who has the catalog to figure out what part number
These motherfuckers do.
Dude, and then there's there's literally 14 people or something with this in their eBay search bids, eBay save searches.
These are motherfuckers that go, hey, no, that's a fake. That's a fake.
Bro, we're in the wrong business. Let's just figure
Flea
out how to
market
make
and estate sales.
Garage
sales.
PlayStation Turning Apart 2855-2187 Monorail clip levers.
Yeah.
And we'll be rich.
1.21 gigawatts.
Dude, have you seen like the big legs the comic stands? I'm pretty sure that guy can 3D print this thing.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Let's go, dude.
So this is pretty cool. This is a 2005 Teen Titans Go figures with Starfire and Robin. $317 for this figure on card for these figures. So check this out. So when I was growing up, I knew how rare the rarest toy at the time for me that we knew about at the time was the vinyl cape Jawa. Here's two sales. A AFA 75 loose from Australia sold for $2,400, and a AFA 75 mint on card graded sold for 10 grand. So that figure is crazy. And I love these Pepsi promo Optimus Primes. This one sold for $1,300. I love me some Mexican variants, right? Transformers, Bumblebee, but silver.
Bumblebee,
All right, a gray silver from Mexico, $560. And then
how many people you get in that car?
I know.
Hey, Hispanics, we get about 20 people in there, motherfucker.
We'll figure it out. They did these comic book heroes, indie comic book heroes, when they were doing like Legends Build-A-Figures back in the day when they were first doing the Build-A-Figure stuff. And they did the Build-A-Figure lots with some of these too. But this one's cool. This is the Scud disposable assassin figure. And look, it comes with a little IDS. $162 mint on card for this. And then Muscle Mutts action figures. 4 of them sold for $3,300.
Dude, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That Scud is cool as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
Scud
We
might have been the
continue.
first action figure variant comic
Yep.
that we can think of, right?
Yep.
Scud, I don't remember what number. I don't think it was number 1.
I think it was 4.
Yeah.
We continue. You guys know me.
Hey.
I love me some homies. I
Go
want to
get me a box of the homies cards.
I want to do
I got legs some homies.
I want to do something special with the artist who created the homies. He's putting out like a documentary or something, or a Kickstarter or something special. It's like a book going through his history. I want to find like the first thing he ever had published of his artwork in magazines, because he started out as a magazine guy. So I want to start collecting his stuff, the guy who created the art, not the guy who created the figures, but the guy who created the art for the homies. But here's an entire series 1 through 8 sold for $208.
That's not bad, dude.
Not bad. I would buy that. The entire series 1 through 8.
For 56, yeah, $4 each. That's a deal, dude.
Oh yeah, bro.
I feel like it's a deal. I feel like, imagine what it would take to put that set together. You know what I mean?
I was very close back in the day, man. When I was in my full-on druggy phase, man, I used to scope these out every every chance I had, dude. They were everywhere at 7-Elevens or grocery stores, parking lots. I would scope these out and New Times magazines because they're always right next to each other, right? And the best part about New Times is when they were doing the McDonald's Monopoly game stuff, New Times would always run a thing where they would put 2 free McDonald's Monopoly pieces in every New Times, and you could get free food from them. Like 1 out of every 4 would have free food. So I would go around the whole valley and just take all those New Times and eat on McDonald's Monopoly pieces for a month. It was great.
That's awesome.
Next. Have you ever seen this hood? This sold for $5,800, dude. This is the first rare Chewbacca figure. It's an air figure because the skew is underneath his feet. Look at this. See it? Right here.
So I'm sorry, is it AFA's air or it's the?
It's Kenner's air. It was the first release. A near mint AFA 85 sold for $5,800 of this thing. Crazy.
So that run, like the original 12, like the earliest, that's like the first released out there. And I don't know if I know the Chewy, they talked in the catalog or whatever, they talk about this one as being one of the first in the first run, the first line. But I don't know if this is the only figure that their feet are covering up the skew. I can't remember, but
cool.
I've heard about the Chewy because I think I saw that sold for. I think I saw that there's a guy on YouTube that talks about vintage Star Wars action figures and what's sold, kind of like does a market report for Star Wars vintage.
So I think,
and he was talking about something like
that. Hood is, or I mean, Solo Wookie is saying check the color of Chewie's eyes.
Yeah, and the eyes too.
It's hard to see.
They're like blue.
They're super like dark blue.
Yeah.
The blue and he smokes.
All right, so check this out. This is a custom G.I. Joe Deep Six with the rare Orca. So I don't know what that means. Why does it say custom? This product is a custom featuring the rare Orca made of plastic and 1/18 scale. This vintage collectible is part of the G.I. Joe franchise. The multicolor figures designed in the military venture. Why does it say custom? Because that doesn't make sense to me. The reason why I looked at this is because when this figure first came out, the Eco Warriors, it came with an orca as the pet, a killer whale, right? They changed it to a dolphin early in the run. So this is a really tough figure to find. So I don't know why they say custom. This is a real thing. But maybe they made this and it still sold for this amount, $200?
They probably recarded it or something.
Yeah. Next,
I remember this.
Storm Shadow design is so great, and there's so many great. Him and Snake Eyes both have great color variants. You know, you have Cobra Da'ako, you have Cobra Mortal, you have the India Snake Eyes with the silver. You have all these rare. Well, Storm Shadow has the same thing. The Ninja Viper was a mail away figure that you sent away for. This is one of my favorite all time figures. It either came with silver swords or black swords, and this card, the file card, this sold loose for $255. Such a beautiful figure, man. Mm-hmm. And then there's the Argentinian one called Satan. Right? Look at that. The name of the figure is Satan. Is it Satan or Satan? I don't know.
I would say Satan. They don't have the hyphen, right?
Yeah. So this is an all red figure. Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah. With
the copper backpack. I don't even think it came with accessories, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong. I think Nate has one of these carded. So $332 for that one. Check this out, Hood. I saw this and I went, whoa, hold on. A lot of 10, 1988, 1990, 91 Michael Jordan starting lineup Kenner figures. They're still in the packages, right? He's got all of them, right?
There's the ones with cards.
None of them have the cards. He took all the cards out.
What fucking pussy.
Well, it's because he's getting them graded, dude. So he cut them.
I wouldn't want that. That doesn't even look like Mike. Well, one of them does. That first one kind of looks like mine.
Man.
Wait till somebody finds out.
Right. Next, one of the rarest figures in Masters of the Universe is the Twistoid rotor and rotor set from Spain. Here's both of them unpunched, sold for $5,666. Graded. Highest grade. This is super cool. Okay. We've talked about this before. Is this Todd McFarlane's kid that does this? Todd McFarlane signs Spawn. Dedication available. So I'm like, huh? $240. So I go to the listing. McFarlane signatures. He has a ton of books that he sells that are signed by McFarlane. And you can tell him if you want to get it dedicated to you. And I think it's Todd's kid that's doing this, right?
It has to.
Hey, Dad, can you sign another book?
He's got a bunch of
party
them.
to go to.
I think that's what it is. It's like, hey, I gotta save up for something, Dad. Can we sign some books and put them up? See, $82 for that one. What? Are you kidding me?
To my good friend Red Hood.
Look at these. $90 for that one.
Todd.
What the? Dude, JSA those things.
Todd signed in '87.
Right? Oh, look at that. Look at that Spawn, dude. Number 74.
Yeah.
That's badass.
This is the Ant variant, right? When Mario Gully, Eric Larson bought Mario Gully's property. Here's the 3D with glasses. So I think that if you just follow this account, you guys, you can anytime here's the
Todd's
Phoenix
collection, bro.
Here's the Phoenix Comic Con variant. That's tough.
He starts asking his son, "Hey son, have you seen my autographed books? I was looking for." Nope.
Look at that one. Oh, bro. So there you go. If you ever need, keep your eye on the McFarlane signature set. And then finally, some HeroCons goodness. This is not from this year. This is from 2011. Look at this book. $114 this sold for.
What?
Yeah. Listen to all these signatures, okay?
Yeah, it's got everybody.
It's got everybody. Paul Azaceta, Frank Cho, Steve Epting, Matt Fraction, Gary Friedrich, Jonathan Hickman, Adam Hughes, Laura Martin, Ed McGuinness, Bob McLeod, Terry Moore, Brandon Peterson, Brian Reber, Bud Root, Tim Sale, Greg Schiegel, Andy Smith, Jim Starlin, Mark Texera, Billy Tucci, Ethan Van Sciver, Dexter Vines, Scotty Young, and Christy Zulo. Like, for $114 that sold for. Well, hold on. Look what else he sold. This one's from 2009. It went for $49, okay? Look at this one. Let's see who signed this. Robert Atkins, George Genty, Phil Noto, Kelly Yates, Mark Bagley, Frank Cho, Cliff Chang, Dustin Wen, Bernard Shane, Derek Friedloff, Jamal Eigel, Steve Niles, and Brian Polito.
I might do this to San Diego. This might be fun.
He's got more.
I've never done like the group signature thing.
2012, signed by 11 artists, $56. This one, I mean, signed by tons of just amazing artists. And it keeps going. 2013, 17.
It's because it's a personal thing, man. Unless it has
that Scotty Young cover. Oh, fuck. Look at that,
look
bro.
at that
Get the fuck out of here. I missed this.
Bro.
No.
Sketches by Liefeld, Todd Knock,
oh my God.
JC, and Ethan Van Sciver.
Two by Campbell?
Sean.
Oh, that's Ethan.
Yeah, that's Ethan.
Look at the Campbell right there, dude.
The Campbell is that. There's Van Sciver.
God, dude.
There's Deadpool by Liefeld and Todd Knock, Spider-Man.
Bro,
$229.
Bro, he let that go for $200, dude.
Of all the shit this guy must have collected at all these cons, this is what he sold.
Here's a sketch from Chrissy Zulo.
What the fuck? Somebody tackle him! Jesus Christ!
Look at this one, dude.
This guy gave bro. This is his ex-wife, dude.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Or this is his kids. He passed.
This is an Aaron Lopresti sketch, you guys. One of the best
dude.
comic artists in the game.
Look how good that looks, dude. What the fuck, dude?
31.
Somebody call the cops, bro.
$31. Oh my god! Listen, you guys.
Look at his feedbacks. 13,000. He just he got this in a collection, dude.
Totally.
This guy's a comic dealer. He got this in a collection. That's not his. Somebody's kid gave up their dad's shit.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad.
Don't sell those things,
Dad. I learned it from watching you.
Put them up as buy it now. Yeah, put them up as buy it now. Put them as hits in a. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to the end of the show, but we do want to announce that if you are a fan of the Stein packs, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
The House of Stein is bringing back Stein Pack 11. So, what does that mean?
Why do I take all this time to sell comic books when I should do this?
Yeah. Stein Pack 11 is getting ready. Make sure you are following the House of Stein on IG. You are following the House of Stein on YouTube. And you are following Beyond Wednesdays on both IG and YouTube to be notified when the House of Stein Packs 11 drops. I don't even need to say any more. So they're going to be crazy.
Bro, I can't believe that Campbell.
I know, dude.
Bro, that's old school, the way he used to sketch with the eyes, dude. Like,
right. That was super sick.
Yeah.
Even J. Scott Campbell, that only went for $200. Like,
right.
Hey, Leg, did you see Monkey Mouth Arts Beast Man?
No, I'd love to. Oh, damn! This dude is
fire.
Gonna call him a beast.
Fire.
That's cool, man.
That's sick as hell, dude.
Yeah. So, that being said, you guys, 2 hours, 35 minutes. We're in. We're out. We love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. eBay live sales. Leg, what time you going?
I'm at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. I go about 2 hours or so.
I will be following. I will be following Leg and going after him on eBay Live. So again, make sure you guys are following both Big Leg on IG, Beyond Wednesdays, to be notified. Excuse me, when those sales start. That'll be tomorrow. We're getting ready for San Diego, so help us fund our San Diego trip, you guys, and get some great books at great deals. I have a ton of Walking Dead stuff. I even found the previews that solicited Walking Dead, which will be available tomorrow. Tons of variants, tons of keys for both of our sales, signed stuff. That'll be tomorrow night on eBay Live for both of us, 6:30 Pacific, 8:30 Pacific. And then Friday night, House of Stein. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Saturday night, right back here for Modern Comic Mayhem. Drama Alert's going to be interesting, I imagine. And then right back at it Sunday night sales for getting ready for San Diego. Go check out the store, beyondwednesdays.store. It's also the webpage. You can find links to the YouTube channels, to our schedules, to the music playlist, and all the eBay store items. If you see something that you like in the Beyond Wednesdays eBay store at beyondwednesdays.store, hit me up and we can make probably a better deal off of them on eBay. That being said, we'll see you guys soon. Adios.